We wanted them to have some something to do, I think, outside of other sports. So we wanted them to have something physical when they weren't doing baseball or gymnastics or something like that. So it was local to the area where we live, which is Glenside, Montgomery County. The school itself, when we came in, was very welcoming and nice and clean. The program itself, we got to sit in on a few classes and we saw how active the kids were. They were, very engaged with the group teaching, and we felt that was what we needed for our son and daughter. Physically, I think they definitely, their physical fitness is, I would say, top. They are always very active, whether in or out of Taekwondo, and it keeps them moving at home, both when they're practicing as well as when they're with their friends out in the backyard. Emotionally, I think they're very grounded and stable, both emotionally. And in school, I think it provided a lot of discipline for both our children in different ways. Our son, disciplined to be able to study and concentrate, and our daughter, discipline and confidence to be able to approach her teachers with questions. When we joined, one of the things we found out as we got further into it was there definitely was a community involvement aspect, marching in the 4th of July parade, in the local Orland 4th of July parade, doing seminars at different organizations as demonstrations, community service hours with the Greyhound Dog Walk and several other things that we did over the years. The level of safety is, we feel as parents, the level of safety is probably at or above any other sport that you could do like this, whether it be karate or judo or even some non-contact sports. They provide headgear, the gloves are padded, well padded. There usually is that aspect of contact, but light contact. So our children, over the years have gotten used to that, but, when they were first starting out, that helped to build their confidence, knowing that it was only going to be light contact in a lot of the drills. Our favorite part and area of interest, I think, is just watching our children learn the patterns and seeing them demonstrate the patterns and the skills they learn in class, and learning as parents what those mean, the tenets of Taekwondo, helping them along with some of those things that they have to know to advance from belt level to belt level. I think the quality of training we see on a regular basis is head and shoulders above some other programs that we've explored over the years. Being able to tap into other resources at the headquarters location, I think assists Sabin and Morasch with being able to further move our children to the next level, which at that time was decided we would try nationals and competing for nationals, and that having that background and having that support system in place with the headquarters location helped to definitely further both our children and Sabin and Morasch's ability to coach our children to that next level. As a parent, I would recommend, that if you're looking for something to keep your kids moving and, provide discipline, structure, both an overall self-confidence, you definitely want to get into something like this. It definitely helps. It's helped our children, both in school and out of school, to learn those things. Even though they're taught at home, There's an extra level here at the Dojang that they learn through participating in class and interacting with the other children and being able to, learn the patterns and learn the sparring and learn the different movements involved with Taekwondo. Started Taekwondo when he was about 7 years old, in between, doing baseball, and our daughter started about 6 months later when she was almost 6 years old, coming to the Dojang, watching our son, and bugging my wife about wanting to do it as well. So we relented and let her do it. They both then pretty much advanced together throughout the years to where they are now, our son being 15 and our daughter 13. Both of them second-degree black belts. What brought about going to nationals and then eventually qualifying for the international competition? Having been to many tournaments locally and both in the area up and down the East Coast, the kids have always been very into Taekwondo. Over the years, it's always been that thing that they've always come back to. After baseball was over, after gymnastics was over, after volleyball was over, they've always wanted to be at the Dojang and competing, and it's something that they've loved, both advancing through tournaments and winning at those tournaments at certain levels. So we decided to try that, with the national competition to see how things would go after they had done well in several tournaments. And to our surprise, they did well at nationals and qualified to go to the international competition in Ireland in 2017.